Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel Tricky World. So in today's video we will be checking up on one of the very powerful function of Excel, which is called Power Query. So in Excel there are multiple ways we can automate our task. One of the ways we have, that is Excel macros, or with the help of Visual Basic Language. This is the second way how we can automate our task or our reporting part, how we can do data modeling, how we can import data. So we will see, for example, we have one report which we are receiving on daily basis, and there are certain steps which are involved in order to transform the data. So we will see how we will automate those steps. So for example, on screen we have a sample dummy data. We have 6 columns: order date, region, representative name, item, units, unit cost. So for example, this is the data which we are receiving on daily basis, and there are certain transformational steps we need to perform on daily basis. So how we can automate that with the help of Power Query, that we will be looking up today. So in order to utilize Power Query, we need to go to the data tab. So and this is basically Power Query comes into picture. This is from where we can import data from other sources as well, but today we will be checking on the sample data within Excel. So in order to open Power Query, we need to change this data. So here we can select this from table range. We can select this and we can select particular range of the data. So let's say this is the range. So I will keep some extra rows for my safety in case data will increase, so it will automatically take the extra rows. So I will click on OK. So now it will import this same data into Power Query. And in Power Query, just for a background, it's a nothing, it's a data modeling tool. We call it M language as well, to the same. M language and Power Query both are same. So this is the structure, how Power Query looks like. Our data we have here. On right side we have applied steps. So whatever steps we will apply, that will get recorded here, which is the best thing of Power Query, that we can automate our steps. So most of the transformational part we have here in interface itself. If I click on transform, we can reverse rows, we can transform, we can count rows, replace the values from one particular column, pivot, unpivot, or maybe we can split column by some specific delimiter or fixed range, format, extract. We can apply statistics, we can multiply values column, for example units, we can multiply by some, add, multiply, so we can perform these actions. If I select date column, we can perform date actions, we can fetch year, month, quarter, week, day. So as per our requirement, we can fetch time functions we have. So there is a very user-friendly interface which is there in Power Query. We can select. Same way we can add new columns as well. Custom column we can add, we can extract, or by going back to home there are other options as well. We can merge queries. There are multiple tables, we can append queries. So this is how we can work on Power Query. So now for example, let's say I need to perform certain steps. For example, the second column, which is a region column, on left side there is east, south, west and central. So these denotations are there, and on very right side country names are there. So we need to fetch only country name. So what we can do, we can go add column, we can create a custom column. So here we have a window for custom column. Let's say we will say here continent or maybe country, and what we will do, this is the first way, just for your understanding. I am writing up the code. Instead we can do one more thing. If I go back to the cancel, there is an option on top in transform. We can split the column by delimiter space, so that will also work. I'm sorry, my Excel is processing speed is not that good. So okay, yep. So this region, I will go back to the transform. There is an option of split column by delimiter. I will put space. It has automatically detected its space, each occurrence. Okay, perfect. I will click OK. So see, it has created two columns. One column for East Central and second is for country, and it has added the step automatically here. Split column by delimiter, change type. So what I can do, I can change the name of region to, and I can put country. Yep. So same way, let's say there is another units, total count of units sold and unit per unit cost. Let's say we need to calculate total cost. So what we can do, we can create a new custom column, maybe add column, or we can select these two, we can click multiply. So here we have multiplication of both, and there is another step which is added. So whatever you will perform, that step will get automatically recorded here. Once you are done with your all steps, you can go back to home, you can click on close and load. So all steps which we have performed in Power Query, the table will get generated, the output of that. For example, this is the table which is coming out of this report which we had inputted into Power Query. Let's say tomorrow data is getting changed, we can put any other data here, and only thing which we need to do, we need to just refresh, click on refresh, and data will get automatically refreshed based on the data in this report. So this is the overview how we use Power Query in Excel and how we can automate our tasks. We can perform data modeling part, we can transform our data, we can import data from different sources, and we can apply queries, we can append queries, we can merge queries. So there are a whole lot of functions we can use in Power Query in order to prepare our data model as per the requirement. So this is this was just the overview. So thanks for watching Tricky World.